Hi guys, you're here with Karl doing his first deck profile on his own deck, Chaos Pets. Basic idea of the deck is you attack, you bring out your 4-star tuner, your synchro, and you beat him down with your 8 stars. I'm now going to explain the deck to you, and all the cards that are in the deck. We have 3 Flamevale Fire Dogs. Main searcher in the deck, probably the key card in the deck. 1/9 Fire Beast. When it attacks, you can special summon a fire-type monster with 200 or less defense, apart from itself. Key card in the deck, really. Next we have the main card it searches for, 3 Flamevale Magician. 4-star tuner with 1/4 and 200 defense. Its effect is that it gains 400 if you have a face-up ally of Justice monster. Not the most important part. The most important part of it really is the 4-star tuner bit. Main searcher. Main search target, even. Another main card in the deck is 3 Super Nimble Mega Hamster. Another key searcher in the deck. When it's flipped, you search for a level 3 or lower beast and put it face down in your field. Really good. It's a 4-star as well, which means it's good for Exceed summoning. Main card it searches for me is my Raikou the Lights One Hunter. 2-star beast, most people know what it does. You can flip it and you can destroy a card and then mill free. So it's like the main search target of Super Nimble Mega Hamster. Another target for Hamster is my X-Saber Airbellum. A 1/6 3-star tuner that when it attacks directly you can discard a card from your opponent's hand. It's good for getting out things like my Black Rose Dragon and my Ancient Fairy Dragon. Another card that's in this deck is Reborn Tengu. Really good card last format, and I think it will be again this format, seeing as it hasn't got hit in the ban list. Basically, you kill it, you search, and you get another one. They kill it again, you get another one. It's really good. Recycling off Pot of Avarice. 2 Summoner Monk. Gone up to 2 in the new ban list. For may as well. Discard one of your dud spell cards in your hand and search for a 4-star and synchro. What's there not to love? 2 Effect Veiler. Great card. It's a 1-star, and it's a tuner as well, which also makes it good. You can discard it to negate the effect of a monster until the end phase. 1 Sangan. Probably one of the best searches in the game. Kill it, search for anything with 1,500 or less. It searches for my magicians, my hamsters, my Raikous, my Summoner Monk, and my Effect Veiler in my deck. Pretty much the whole monster count. The Chaos part of the deck is my Blackluster Soldier. Seeing as it's come back in the new ban list, I thought, well, I'm playing Chaos, I'm gonna put it in. You've got to, really. Removes a monster regardless of its position, and if it kills something, it can attack again. It's great. Right, onto the spell cards now. The main spell card in the deck has got to be my Rekindlings. Play 3 of these. Play it, special summon as many fire monsters with 200 or less defense as possible from my graveyard. So it's like I've gone attack with my Flamevale Fire Dog, search for my Magician, synchro, play this, get them both back and synchro again. Or if I've got multiple targets because of a Raikou mill, for example, I can make multiple synchros. It's really good. Really good card. I've been playtesting Pot of Dualities in it today, and seriously they have been like the best spell card in the deck. See them in my opening hand, it's just like, great, love this. Get to drill 3 cards into the deck. Yeah, and pick one of them. It's really good. Triple MST. Gone up to 3 in the new ban list, of course. It's a chainable card, which is needed now. Killer spell or trap card. It's really good. Really, really good. Heavy Storm. Kill every spell and trap card. What's there not to love about this card? It's really good. Another chainable card is Book of Moon. Again, chainable cards I think will really be needed this format. Flip a monster face down, it stops their Exceed, stops their synchro in, and stops them attacking. So, good card. Power spell, Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn, one of the best spell cards in the game. Gets a monster from either player graveyard under your control. You can then do whatever you will with it, really. Attack, synchro, get their big creature, stop them from attacking you because of it. It's really good. Pot of Avarice. Would be playing 3 if it wasn't for the new ban list, restricting it to 1. I mean, Really good in this deck because my deck mills a lot, obviously, so it allows me to put 5 of those creatures back into my deck and then draw 2. So, yeah, basically. Dark Karl kills every monster on the field. What's not to love about that? It's like a heavy storm, but for the monsters. Also really good in this deck is Mind Control. It's a synchro in deck, so you wouldn't mind stealing their monster, getting a +1 because of it. Torrential Tribute. Your opponent's about to swarm you with their Exceeds and stuff. You just go, activate my Torrential, and that's their Exceed stopped. It's basically their turn of summon's gone, because they've used up their normal summon. All they can do now is special summon. Unless, of course, they're playing, I don't know, some sort of Tengu plant deck, which special summons a lot in a turn anyway. Solemn Judgment. Been there since the beginning. Bit of a hefty price if it's early game. Pay half your life points. Negates pretty much anything. It's just a bit of a hefty price. Come late game, it's not so bad. But until then, bit hefty. Solemn Warning. Negates a summon of negates anything that summons. Pay 2,000 life points. Sure, late game when you're below the 2,000, it's a bit of a dud card. But at that point, you can set it more as a bluff. But otherwise, it's a really good card to stop anything that summons. Last but not least is Call of the Haunted. Reborn's a monster. That's about it, really. Really good. Chain it to them activating their monster reborn on your creature and take it back anyway. Their monster reborn just sort of fizzles. It's good. Right. That's the basic deck. That's the main deck. 41 cards are in that. I'll tell you now, take you on to the extra deck. I play a couple of Exceeds in it, just because I think you have to now, really. I play number 39, Utopia. It's sort of I reckon it can be a bit of a staple. You can play it in anything, negates an attack, and it's a 2/5 beater. So, yeah, basically, it's a good card. I play a Wind-Up Zen-Master. This guy's really good in this deck because of his effect to remove an XYZ and flip something face down, and flip it back up again. You know, flip my Super Nimble Mega Hamster face down, flip it back up, get my Raikou, or flip my Raikou back down and flip it up again, kill a card. Really good. Ally of Justice Catasta. A staple 5-star in every deck. Can't be killed by anything but dark. Yeah, really good card. Really hard to get around. People find it really annoying. Orient Dragon. Good 6-star. Replaces Iron Chain in most debris style decks. Remove a synchro when it comes into play. It's like gets around their Stardust, gets around and like their Scrap Dragon, something big that's annoying you. You just go drop my Orient Dragon and it's gone. 6-star Bryonic. Staple in every extra deck. Most people down here thought it was going to get banned because with Orient Dragon coming in, they thought, well, Bryonic's a bit overpowered. Just discard a card to bounce a card. Bit good. But it didn't, so it's still in my extra deck. 2 Black Rose Dragon. I love this card anyway. They're looking a bit scary with their big field. Just drop a Black Rose and destroy the whole thing. They're then been set back a little bit because they've just lost their whole field. So this card is a good game changer, I reckon. Can change the whole path of the game. Scrap Archfiend. It's in there because it's a 2/7 beater that can get around a Stardust with ease. You just bring this out, attack their Stardust, problem solved. Yeah, that's why that's in there. Ancient Fairy Dragon. This is in there because of decks like Gravekeepers and like soon to be Dark World. It's like just destroy their field spell and gain 1,000. It's pretty good, to be perfectly honest with you. On to the 8-stars now. I play a Fort Ruler Archfiend. Found this card really good once I've been in like a bit of a sticky situation. It's like I've been taking quite a hefty amount of life points. Just bring this guy out, attack their 2/6, and gain that all back. It puts me back in a really strong position to then challenge for the rest of the game. Colossal Fighter. Again, this is like the sort of thing that everybody plays in their extra deck if they can fit it in. It's just really good for trading off of a Scrap Dragon and then attacking again. So it's in there mostly for that reason. I play a Scrap Dragon. Really, it's a 2/8 that can destroy 2 like one of yours and one of theirs on the field. It's really good for comboing with things like Tengu, or for example you've just flipped up your Raikou and you don't want to keep that on the field, you just target the Raikou and something else. It's just easy for gets around the cards really easily. 2 Stardust Dragons. Still I think one of the best synchros in the game. It's an 8-star 2/5. 2/5 is relatively hard to get around. And especially if you've got double on the field, it's just like they're going to activate their Dark Hole and you're just going to negate, and then their Heavy Storm you can negate as well, things like that. It's just a really annoying card to play around. And the last card in the whole deck, extra deck and all, is Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Since it's been hit to 1, I can't really make it that often in this deck, unless I summon my Effect Veiler and Synchro 2 4-stars, which isn't going to happen much. But it's in there for the reason that it removes 3 cards, and it can really annoy a player if they've just lost, if you just hit their Gauze in their hand or something. Other than that, that's the deck. Thank you for listening. This has been Karl James and his lovely Gauze mat, provided by Mad for Miniatures. Please subscribe down below. That's it. Until next time.